Is it working? Okay, hi guys, we're gonna go back in really fast into this biatch. And yeah, that didn't sounded wrong or perverted at all. We're just going to continue on really fast with these things that we pretty much mostly already know. I mean, I know that playing as oh, we are now casual. See, we are no longer like what beginner or entry level. We are casual. We're fucking casual. Need to get good. Something I completely forgot like what I played over here. I need like remind myself. I guess I'll just go with whatever I already have. Aggressive, gank lines often, then I don't know, flank back lines. You know, just trying to figure out. If it wins, I'll just keep the same strategy. If not, then I'll maybe change one bit and I'll keep doing that until something works. Top lane was the one-man team. So we won, not the best victory, but we won. So I guess we'll keep that strategy and we'll be going to try and apply it for a different champion this time and see if it works. As I said, really glad that the champion selection goes a lot faster. I don't have to wait for it. Nothing changed around in the apartment as of yet. We need to gather more fans and money before we can start streaming. So see, this time we played with the exact same strategy through a different hero or a different champion, but we lost like fucking colossally. So I just really don't know exactly what you're supposed to play. Let's play with just a random champion for the end here. I don't know, Kimor? It sounds like something different. We'll just play him just for now. Then, you know, let's just like change this. Let's make it bait for utils. Can you play like defensively as a jungler? Does that make sense somewhat? I don't know. As a jungler, I feel like you need to like roam around and attack as much as possible. And it has zero map awareness. So now it's my fault. Thanks. If I knew how to play this fucking game, I would probably like, you know, not still live in my fucking parents' apartments, playing it casually, you know. I'll be making millions playing it with an actual team or something. I don't know. I try so hard, man, but they just don't understand. FOBA news. I wanted to check the tier list a really quickly, just to remind myself like what other champion I would like to master, and I think that would be the large brain kind of dude, because he's on S++, and even if he gets nerfed, he will still be up in the meta for a really long while, at least I think. So that will be it for today. Mastered him. We're going to go to sleep. I'm gonna have to reduce the volume of the game a little bit. It is pretty loud. If your rage bar is high, you should watch out. It may have consequences. I remember when it happened during a lot of versions ago when we got banned. Haven't seen it happen in a really long while. Not a lot of question marks with the fantastic lineup before this year's FPL season. They remain defensive at all positions after announcing that they will adapt a new late game tactic with focus on team fights. Their support wingman and mid laners Lazos is both world-class defensive player that gives stability to playing a more solid late game. Well, I'm the kind of guy who just plays like really fast, really aggressive, and like we either win fast or we just don't win at all, right? That's the idea. Let's try like confront the jungler and I don't know, assassinate squishies. Obviously, I don't know about the other specialities, like what things they are. Maybe we'll see them on some other playthrough. And you know, this time it worked. The perfect split push by top lane, so I guess it wasn't our effort that made it work, it was that top lane's effort. I just have no freaking clue what's happening. I just want to see what are the new things that have been added in this game, you know, because that's one of the reasons I'm playing it, you know, to present it to the audience, so for more people to know about this game, you know, that's one idea, promotion, and for more people to figure out what this game is about and whether to like support it or purchase it or anything like that, you know. It's basic game reviewer. That's why we are probably watching YouTube in the first place. I mean, there are multiple reasons, you know. You might be watching because you really like that person, and that's, you know, that's very lovely, and I do appreciate that. You might be watching, you know, to relax, you know, to enjoy time. You maybe don't have something to do right now, or okay, we lost again. But look at that kill death assist ratio, 14, 14, 15, pretty close. You know, you might want to like just spend some time. You don't really care too much about what's going on, and so you could do that, or you know, just want to find out about the game. This is why I said, and yeah, that's let's just go for a middle line approach, basically normal, you know, confront jungler and see if we can do some splitting in the team. Yeah, we lost again. Like, I just, you know, as I said, I just don't understand how it works. We'll watch this guy, because we haven't really watched this guy at all, even though he doesn't play with champions that we are familiar with. You know, it's sometimes good to play with champions, because other champions, because you might learn how the others play, you know. Still a little bit sick. I mean, you know, recovering 100% naturally without any medicine is pretty painful and does take a long while, but I'm still pretty proud that I managed to do it. Defensive metal often improves farming, okay. And if I remember correctly from the last one, you need creativity to be an offensive player. Yeah, we're doing something. It's not bad. We are now advanced. So even though we seem to be playing like really poorly, I mean losing a lot of matches, we still win matches. It's not that bad, but it's just, you know, it's very weird. We are advancing, you know, and basically, as long as you have knowledge, you know, you'll still knowledge of the game. I smell talent here. Oh my god, Ernest Reeves. I'm sure he's talking about me. As long as you have knowledge of the champions and knowledge of the game and like play with it a really long time, then even if you are bad at it, at the end, eventually you'll just like learn like how to play. Like you'll just memorize the patterns of what you have to do every time. One of the things that should be implemented or should be fixed, and I lost the jungler versus jungler. Wow, we had 2 victories but just barely there. Is to explain what that bar that keeps going up and down is. They really need to do something about that. Let's go with champion synergies with this guy. And let's try something different. Maybe it will work. See this bar. I mentioned it like from the very beginning when this game appeared. Like this doesn't have an explanation for what it is. Wow, we keep losing like horribly. Let's try one more, but I don't feel very confident on this one. We seem to be winning 2 matches and losing 2 matches, which, you know, it's an constant win rate. At least we are not losing horribly, but it's not that great also, I guess. Maybe if I would play some MOBAs myself, I would understand what the hell is going on over here. Jungler Kermit and I means Epic wins. See, so now I just like put some random tactics and suddenly it works. I'm like so confused. Let's watch this guy. And it will be the end for today. We're making a lot of progress. We don't really have much money, but I see we haven't needed to pay the like bills or whatever. I assume that maybe they've changed it to either be monthly or so that you don't get overwhelmed at the beginning of the game when you don't have money, or they change it that while you're still living with your parents they pay for it or something like that. You know, you are tired and really need a long break. Your real flexes are suffering. Well, good thing that today we're just going to research this streaming and maybe we'll stream something and not play FOBA. That's good as well. I can now stream for fans while playing FOBA. People will be watching your every move. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. So can we? I remember there was one that wasn't available, like FPS or something. Oh, it is available, so we can now stream. It's gonna be a little bit less money at the beginning, but still, like, it seems to be more than enough to be self-sustaining, even from like the very first day of streaming. It's kind of ridiculous. And there you go. You know, we are making a lot of progress. We are advanced. We can now watch some more FOBA before we go to sleep. And yeah, that's about it. I love some people commented in the comment section, obviously, about some of the how much some of the players are paid in this game. And you know, to be fair, it's not too far off from reality. Like professional esports players who really play to dedicate their lives and play at the top championships do get paid quite a lot. Most banned champion this week, current meta shows that is usually picked by the AD carry. Okay, I don't know exactly what does that change the tier list. No. So yeah, I'm just you know, saying like these guys, look at their fucking salaries. It's huge. 80,000 per week. Not exactly sure if it's close to reality, but I don't think it's too far off. I guess it depends, obviously, on if you win games and if you participate at sponsorship, or if you do. We'll keep the same because you know it worked perfectly last time, but probably it won't work this time. Yeah, they have huge salaries. I mean, closing into, you know, footballers or something like that. Wow, we are just so bad. I see the football comparison is not maybe that great. Like, let's say local footballers, you know, like the ones that play at like Champions League and things like that get paid like fucking hell chunks of cash. But you know, I'm just rambling on about money, and that's not usually good to do during a YouTube video, especially when I'm like on the fence about it, or not really on the fence. I would like to do whatever these guys are doing. I mean, I think I already discussed about it. It's very debatable about doing this, because to become a professional gamer means to like do that game and just do it with a passion and just forget about anything else. So not only that it's a risk. Wow, we're just losing game after game. That is fucking horrible. Not only that it's a risk because you do not know if you're going to succeed or not, but you really have to dedicate yourself like fucking 10 hours a day or something like that. It's not you basically have to work at it. Sure, it's working from home, you know, on a computer. It's not like, you know, shoveling dirt or something, but you do have to work a lot, and you do have to work like more than an average adult. I think there's no such thing as weekends. There's no such things as holidays. You can take them whenever you want, but every time you take a break, every time you take a weekend or a holiday, you do risk just like getting off skilled and, you know, just losing your chance. So you have to like train consistently. And like the thing that really like not prevents me, but oh my god, we are pretty fucking bad. You don't get the skills to pay the bills, you can't keep gaming for too long. Okay, so it's weekly cost, but I guess the first week doesn't pay. Well, we do need to stream quite a lot because we're going to we are on negatives now, unless some random fans donates a lot of money. We're gonna make it back. It's not that bad. We can make it back in almost like, yeah, in 2 streaming sessions, so that's just 1 day. It was a bit scary though. Now let's play a survival game. And yeah, the thing that really discourages me from doing that is because you have to like focus on yourself on like on a single game mostly in order to do something like this, like competitive gaming. You can no longer like enjoy the other games, or at least not so much. You'll be really constrained by times. You'll no longer be able to play games for fun. That's the thing. You'll have to play them as a career, which is, you know, your mechanic stats might be affected by a new buff. Does that change the tier list whatsoever? No, so it's just like slight change to, where is it, mechanics. I really noticed it before, so I guess it's good, maybe. Let's play. We haven't played in like 2 days, so I hope that he's well rested and ready for some really close action. And I think I'll probably like try to join a team by the end of this episode, like maybe tomorrow or something. Alright, we got a victory. Jungler Kermit 9 was everywhere. So apparently with this champion, this strategy works. Like, I don't know how, I don't know why, don't ask, but with this champion going on offensive gank lines, flank back line, goddammit, I still say black line, so annoying. It seems to work. Like, we won almost every game in which we did this strategy. Until now, see? It's like, I don't know, this is like improper game design, in my opinion. Like, I mean, I shouldn't go too far with this. As I said, it's still early access. They still have... I hope, for the love of everything, that they will add explanation for whatever is happening. But at this point, not only that it's guesswork, it doesn't tell you why you lose or win, you know. I mean, it's better than it was before. At least it tells you like what happened in the early game, mid game, and late game. But even that doesn't give you a lot of information. Like, okay, so in our early game, the top laner drew first blood. Like the ADC was the first tier player, first gold guardian, and all that were taken by us. You know, late game was taken by us. The worst player was in the enemy team. We had kill death ratio, but. Uh, uh, I don't know, it's so weird. Even the hints that they say don't make much sense, you know. Let's stream some actual FOBA. FOBA itself, you know. And yeah, we haven't like lost our apartment completely by being on a negative. It was pretty close, but you know, we're fine now. And let's see if we can join any team and if it's any different than it was before. Some team composition counter other team composition. That's, you know, understandably so. Play FOBA for 2 years. He has given you advice on how to improve your role-specific stats. Wow, nice. You said that FOBA just appeared, so having a guy who played it for like 2 years? That's something. So we got... where is it? Oh, look at that. Ah, look, there we go. Role-specific, so ganking and the counter jungle. And now we are standing. Standing, not even standing. Is that a word? Standing? I'm just so confused. Look for a team. Application was sent. We'll receive answer in a couple of days. And until then, we need to train ourselves hard. We need to impress the team if we want to be hired. Hey, you know, once you get hired by the team, you know, streaming becomes like optional. And just like before, I'll just play the game on my own a lot until I accumulate a lot of money before... Wow, jungler is useless in every situation. Thanks. I just played my game on my own until I gain a lot of money before I move to a gaming house. Because, as you remember, from the first time I played it, that was a very big risk and kind of a big mistake. We got bankrupt after doing it. Because we spent too much money on like personnel and staff, and we got like completely overrun. Let's try with this guy. I don't know why we're playing so bad, but I'm hoping that at the very least, you know, at least we're learning from our mistakes, you know. Hopefully. Like if you could stop... Wow, we just lost. Made too many mistakes in late, so we just lost every single game today, you know. Like, just take a break. Esports organization, there we go, that's the next thing that we'll want to do. Let's watch this guy and go to sleep. We'll see if we receive any news on the application. I should have checked like how much time has passed since I started recording. I usually forget to do that and it's very bad. But we'll see. I don't want to play anymore. Whatever. This is something else that should be added. A cancel button, you know? Like, I don't want to do that action anymore. Can I please go back? See, simple things like that, you know? Obviously, these are mostly things that will be added in, like, once it gets into the beta stage. But, yeah, wow, our rage is absolutely filled. I don't think we should play anymore because we might risk, like, having some really bad actions over there. We should really wait a little bit, like, you know, just like watch some full boss, stream a little bit, just don't play. So annoying. Let me check like really quickly. 20 minutes, alright. We're fine for like 1 or 2 more days maybe. Let's play some funny games, you know. I wonder if they added anything new to like streaming upgrades. We see like streaming as a thing has been added a long time ago, and this new more impressive menu of it has been added. But see, it's just as simple as a small X in the bottom, you know, and you can just do that. But if you go to play FOBA, no, you cannot. You are committed. Like it's just like such basic things that, you know, I'm not going to lie. If I were to make a game, I'll probably not make it much better. But I'm just spotting out the mistakes for everyone who wants to become a game developer, you know. Alright, finally got a victory. How that happened, I have absolutely no clue, but it did happen. So, you know, just be happy and enjoy it, I guess. Alright. And we finally got a contract. We are offered a contract by the Madly Pawnage. What a team name, holy shit. You'll be playing a roaming jungler. We demand you perform well in peak phase. Contract salary 7,000 per week. Pfft, I am hired. So yeah, this is what I said. I don't think that you'll get like this well of a salary like from the beginning, you know. It's a little bit exaggerated. We seem to have yeah, we have a lot more intel now on the guys. Have each one of their salaries. Think Shinzo really deserves a spot on this team. Optimistic about his future. Considering kicking a few players from the team, okay. And general happiness isn't really that happy. Shinzo is a good player. And we are obviously at the last over here. Anyone has any opinion on us? Okay, so Shinzo. 8,000. He does have a lot of he has the most stars, and yeah, he has a pretty big salary, so he's the best one. Thinks Kramina is a confident player. Oh, look at that. We at least have one guy who thinks something of us, you know. I'm happy at least with that. We still have the career advancements, which is weird that we have the options to do this, you know. Send me as a player, send the squad on a vacation, like, I don't understand how that works. The tactics seem to be the same. I will be the chaser on an aggressive mentality. And yeah, this is the squad, so that's pretty much it, I think. And yeah, I guess I'll have to just end this episode over here. So we did make progress. We did pretty much get to where we were last time before we tried to like join the gaming house, and then we realized that the updates didn't work. So at this point I'll just like play a little bit on my own, try to accumulate as much money as possible, see if there are any new events on the team play thing. I don't think there will be, but you know, I'll see. And yeah, I'll see you next time when I'm going to try to basically create the gaming house and go into the next step. And after I finish that, then I'll see how the manager mode goes around. But yeah, this has been pretty much it for this episode of Pro Gamer Manager. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Leave a like and a favorite as always. I'll see you, and I'll see you next time. So that I'm going to make. Bye bye.